Music visualization. Now that's not a standard term in the musical lexicon, but is one that I often tend to use over ear training, which for me kind of signifies the start of the process of wanting to visualize notes inside one's head, whereas the term visualization in itself addresses the ultimate goal. So what is music visualization? Now according to me, it is the ability to create melodic note sequences and or harmonic chord sequences inside one's brain without requiring any reference pitches. Additionally, this ability also allows one to interpret melodic note sequences and or harmonic chord sequences as one hears them in real time. Now the extent to which each person can do this varies on a host of factors. Okay, the point of this example is to showcase that visualization of notes can be done inside the brain and that one can do interesting things with it. Now imagine if you had a tune which was based on the key of C and you had something like na na ni na 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 fa mi re do fa mi re do fa mi re do. Now the pianist says, you've got to base it on the key of F, the same tune. So you go da da ni da 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 da. Now singers do this all the time, even without requiring to visualize notes in their head. So what's going to be different in what I'm doing is I'll actually sing the first tune and make the change to the next key without requiring the chord accompaniment at all. So I won't play the chord, but what I'll do is, if you hear me do something like this, do-di-do-re, do-di-do-re. So here, if you hear me singing these notes or these syllables, then it signifies that I'm doing a switch. I'm starting the switch from one key to the next. And then what I'll do is establish the new key by singing do, so, fa, do. When I do these two things, that is the switch and the establishment of the new key, I would be ready now to sing the tune in the new key. But I'll add another interesting twist there. So the twist is something like this. If you look at these two notes in the tunes, the first tune, the second tune. And the first tune, the interval in solfege goes from D to Li. In the second tune, the interval in solfege goes from Re to Li. So it's slightly different. In terms of intervals, it means minor. The second example is major second to a minor seventh. The first example is a minor second to a minor seventh. So it's very slightly different. But then that's the interesting twist, because we are going to do this across all four key changes. So for example, the first key is C, the next is F, the third one is B flat, the next one is C. And each one has, if you look at it, the third note of all of them are the same, that is Li, 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 Li. But the second note is different, slightly. D in the first example, Re in the second, Re in the third, and Mi in the fourth. So that interesting aspect in the tune is primarily to showcase the fact that one has to visualize the notes to be able to get it right. They're not doing it out of memory. If it's the same tune in every key, then it kind of comes back from memory. Right. So having said that, the next interesting twist is this jump from one key to the next. You can see that the first two jumps are the same. That is, from C to F is also 5 semitones or a perfect fourth interval. F to B flat is also 5 semitones or a perfect fourth interval. But the final jump, the third one, from B flat to C, is a different jump. It's a major second interval or 2 semitones from B flat to C. Now that also adds to the twist and stresses us to do it instead of memory. We're trying to stress our own visualization to bring about that change. Finally, what I'll do is I'll sing the fourth tune. I'll vocalize the fourth tune. Each of the tunes go up that way. It's increasing in pitch and come down that way. From C to C and then come down that way, decrease in the descending order of pitch. And once I've done that, immediately I'll play it on the instrument to corroborate if the pitches match. And if they do, I would have pulled off a good visualization procedure.